diaphragmatic breathing. This is the first place we start here in rehab. There's a saying, if you can't breathe right, you can't move right. So what we're going to go over is breathing in the supine position. So the first thing we want to make sure is we have good alignment. So we look at neck position. Sometimes we have to add a pillow, because sometimes it's people, because of their thoracic spine, they're not able to put their head down flat. And then what they'll do is they'll extend their head. So that's not good alignment. So we need to make sure neck is lined up. The next thing we want to make sure is we have alignment of the torso and the lumbar spine. And so what we're doing here is we have him in the what we call the hook and ladder position. So in this position, he's putting a minimum amount of stress on his low back. Okay, so this is the starting position. So what we want Jeremy to do is he's going to breathe through his nose. As he inhales, we should see his belly rise up. We don't want chest breathing, where when he breathes, his chest rises up. We want to engage the diaphragm, and so what that does is it pushes down the stomach contents. That will turn on all the internal core muscles, which is what we need to do to stabilize the spine. So he breathes through his nose and blows it out through his nose. You can see he has his thumbs right here because he's using that as a cue to make sure he can feel internal core muscles fire. And then he's also going to make sure that he can feel his ribs expand also. So we want to feel the stomach muscles fire, we want to feel the ribs expand. He breathes through his nose, blows it out through his nose. And this is just something we practice. As he gets better at this, then we'll take away the leg help. He can start with his feet on the floor. Again, we want to make sure he's in alignment. And as he gets that under control, he can also put his legs out straight. So the three things we look for. We look for alignment, we look for his ability to breathe, and we look for control of the exercise. So that's supine diaphragmatic breathing.